and you can go home with sets and sets and sets of stuff. Hey guys, if you have been following this channel for a while, you should be rich. You should have a lot of stuff in your inbox from doing season after season, getting all of those rewards. If you've been following my advice, you've been keeping it in your inbox. And so I'm going to show you guys that if for some reason you're really busy like I have been for this season, which is really unfortunate because the season's amazing and I really just want to do more PvP. It's really fun. The best PvPers in the world are out, just gearing up and going at it. And you can get, if you're good at PvP, you can get so much loot. I mean, you go in, it's 1v1v1v1, and you play it right, and you can go home with sets and sets and sets of stuff. Forget season points. Who cares about the season rewards? This stuff. Because you can literally bring all of that stuff home, just sets and sets of it. I mean, if you're good at PvP and you know how to the problem is Frostborn's a little bit too balanced right now for people to exploit this, because you can come in as one class and get unlucky, someone else at another class. But if you win, you can bring home sets and sets and sets of stuff. So that's amazing. That's the way I recommend playing it. I'm not that good at PvP, so I don't know if I would, but it would still be worth it, even if I only won a quarter of the time, bringing those sets of stuff, even though technically if I only won a quarter of the time, my net loss would be worse. But in this video, I'm going to show you that if you are both rich, which you should be if you've been following this channel, and lazy or just busy, how to succeed in this one. And it really boils down to, you'll notice that I have the gear score of something that is really impossible to complete this challenge. So I'm going to match, hopefully, with no one. If everyone does this tactic, you might match with some people. You might have to coordinate with them. I should match with no one because it's technically impossible for me to complete this task. And so no one's going to go in there at this gear score because it would be impossible to complete it. So that's what we're going to do. That's the goal. We're going to wait till the last second just to further minimize our chance of meeting anyone. The goal of this is to not meet with anyone. You want to have the zone all to yourself. There we go. There's an Enzo. Got 30 seconds left. And 30 seconds is pretty good. I might wait till 15. If you do meet with someone, then you just gave up one of your 7 tries. So, you really hope that you're not going to meet with anyone. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I just screwed up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wow, that is hilarious. Okay, well, I forgot your gear score has to be at 250. And so I missed the window. Wow, that's so annoying. Okay, that's fine. I still, luckily I recorded some footage that I can show you guys. So let me kind of switch over to that footage, and you guys can see what this tactic does. Okay, so I just transferred that file over. Let me come back real quick and show you guys just in theory what I'm doing, and then I'll show you the clip. Okay. Wow. So loud. Okay, there we go. So, this doesn't increase your gear score, so I'll use that. It'll also give me movement speed later on. I use, you might think, wait, why do you have dispels? Because you're not going to run into any players. That's true. If you run into players, I'm throwing away those dispels. You don't, the point of this is you should have a full inbox, right? If you've been watching this channel for a while, you should be loaded in your inbox. And so what you're going to do is, once you make sure you don't match with anyone, you pull stuff out of your inbox to be able to do the challenge. And I think the devs aren't going to mind you doing this because you pull stuff out of your inbox. It's going to make you poorer in your inbox, which is going to make you either want to spend more money or do more seasons to get that inbox full. You had to have done either the grinding or the spending money to get stuff in your inbox. And so I think the devs are going to be okay with this tactic. Sometimes I have to be careful about what tactics I show you guys because I don't want to do like an exploit. But I think that this tactic's probably going to be okay because in the spirit of what you're doing, you have to either grind earlier to fill up your inbox full of stuff, or you have to spend money. So this does have a cost to players, but that's kind of it. There we go. So in this one, I'm just developing the tactic, so I'm a little nervous about it. But so I'm still worried that there was no one there, that there still is someone here, but there clearly wasn't because there's no one in the lobby. No one showed up in the lobby, therefore I didn't run anyone. I had some instigator gear in my backpack, so I grabbed that. You'll notice I accidentally grabbed an extra pair of pants. Now the problem with pulling stuff out of your inbox is you have to pull it 20 at a time. So one, if you do match with someone, you don't really want to have to pull everything out of your inbox because if they could do the same thing, blah, 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 which I think the devs would love because everyone would be doing these like inbox wars and everyone would get really poor in their inbox and have to play the game a lot to get rich again. But you have to pull things out in stacks of 20. So if you pull out 20 dispels, you've got a problem there. So, all right, so basically what I do, so at first I just was kind of looking around to see if there was any people. You got to clear the land, and you got to clear the circle, basically, is really what it boils down to. So I don't know why I didn't kill these wargs. I should have killed the warg. I went ahead and loot this chest. Honestly, I'm really just going for season points. Well, no, it's worth it. You have the whole zone to yourself. Go ahead and loot the chest. Also, I used a Rastaff. A Rastaff is not that good. I would recommend some kind of melee class so that you can get that sneak attack bonus. Like when I'm duelist, it's just worth a lot more. Okay, so I'm basically just clearing it out. It's kind of, honestly, this is kind of boring. You open every door, you see where all the portals are, the bone portals, and you clear everything out. You check the bush. I went ahead and checked the bushes just because I want to make sure there wasn't anyone hiding out. You see how I have a stack of 20 hammers. You don't want to die if you use this tactic, right? Because you're going to be just blowing through your inbox. Honestly, it blows through your inbox even as is. So, again, that's why I think the devs will like me showing you guys this strategy. But if you've been following it for a while and you're like, man, I'm really busy and I just want my season points and I can really just do one run a day, this can guarantee you your... I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed 150 points. I mean, I guess if a lot of people do this tactic, you could run into other people and then it's not guaranteed because, you'd have to either fight it out with that person. I would not recommend trying to fight it out. I would just say, you know what? Go open a few chests, run, like maybe grab a weapon out of your inbox, clear your way to the exit, get your 30 points from doing that quest, and then just be done with it. So I'm using a lot of hammers. I mean, I got hundreds of them, so I guess it's fine. Definitely kill all the wargs. You don't have to kill the giants for when you kill the Grand Inquisitor at the end. And you're going to have to kill the Grand Inquisitor without any buff, so that makes him a lot harder. But again, if you're a hunter, especially if you use a melee elixir in the beginning, there you go, I got the season points, and you have decent boots, you're going to be so fast, it's going to be pretty easy. You cleared everything. Okay, and then I just start, okay, I got the loot. I love how many Berserk potions we get from this event. I was really low on Berserk potions, and now I've got lots of them. I really wish I could do this event more often, honestly. I've just been so busy. I'm always busy the first semester, the first part of the fall semester of the college year. The sound is a little weird on my phone when I record it this way, but the graphics look good. So, you're getting whatever you want, right? I mean, you have the zone to yourself, which is what's beautiful about this. So it's kind of a trade, right? You get the zone to yourself, but you're having to supply everything from your inbox, thus making you pour in your inbox. And pour in your inbox is significant because your inbox can't be rated, and your inbox can only be earned through spending money or working hard on seasons. So I'm using speed potions to kind of go and open all of these, and looks like I'm getting towards the end of this video, so I must not have killed the Grand Overseer in this one. So I use a speed potion. Look at this. I use a speed potion to go all the way up. I didn't want to kill these 3 enemies here. Go all the way up here to open this, and then I just I guess I just used my clones to bail me out of that scenario. Except I end up triggering that guy. Okay, then I reset him. I don't like how the recording sounds. I guess, I don't know why it sounds so weird when I record it from my phone. Anyways, you can see that this is only for the rich. If you're just started Frostborn, you got to go. Really, you can't even get rich using my videos. Like, this is not like go to Odin's and get rich. Like, you have to. The only way to get rich in your inbox is completing seasons or paying money. So if you want to spend a lot of money on weapons, then it's definitely a possibility. You could also, like, you'll notice there's a lot of weapons here. They're all green weapons. The good stuff is usually, the blue stuff is usually not a weapon. But you have the zone to yourself for as long as you want. So if you wanted to just grab some green weapons, clear out part of it, and then earn some more green weapons and then use those to clear out more, that would be even more of a free-to-play way. Instigator gear is not given out by season, so obviously I spent money to get this Instigator gear, which makes it definitely makes killing the Grand Overseer at the end easier. I would recommend having at least either a blue boots and a melee elixir and hunter, or having Instigator boots and hunter if you're going to kill the Grand Inquisitor. Looks like I didn't kill the Grand Inquisitor in this. This must be one of those that I was getting really, I just hadn't done my season points, and I just wanted to real quickly run. And so basically I think I just decided it's late. I'm going to just be satisfied with 100 points. And then I left. And let's see. So I got the 30 points for completing that quest. So that's 30 season points. And then I got 100 points. So that's pretty easy. Honestly, if you're going to pull a whole Instigator set out of your inventory, you really should kill the Grand Overseer. Not only does he do less damage to you, but you do more damage to him, and you're fast, making the Grand Inquisitor easier. You have the zone to yourself. I must have been really tired this night to not do that. And then that would have given me all my season points, 180 season points to 30 from completing it. So one run got me 180 season points. That is just, and then if you're busy for the weekend, you do another run, get those points, save them for, you can save this up to 3 days. or really just 2 days. Don't save it on the third day; it might go away. But you could do a whole weekend's worth in one day, save those points for the next day. Again, it is costing your inbox, which is why I felt comfortable even sharing this tactic, because there is a cost to us. It's not like this crazy exploit. But if you're rich and you're busy, really this video is just for the rich and lazy, rich and busy. If you have a fat inbox, this is the time I would say use it. But only if you're busy. If you're not busy, guys, this season is so fun. Just go play the season. And yeah, you're going to die some and you're going to lose some gear, but you're going to get more than you lose because of all these amazing rewards. Like, go enjoy the season. Even if you're kind of like, man, I don't like PvP, the season is still fun because you can do like basically hide and go seek. And I showed you in my other video on how to basically get 150 season points without ever killing anyone. I did it just through these. I didn't even kill the Grand Overseer, and I didn't kill a single player. I just waited to see. I just let them kind of pillage what they wanted, but we have 7 tries, right? So you have 7 tries to do this. And so there's a lot of people that get all of their season points, like what I do almost every time I do it. I get all of my season points in one run. And so all the extra runs that they do are bonus. Like, they're just trying to get extra stuff, or they're basically, there's times you can get really lucky and you don't have to kill anyone. So whether you're using that tactic of not killing anyone, using the tactic I recommend of just having fun with the update and enjoying the 1v1v1v1, they've definitely increased the balance. I personally thought it was already balanced to my level. I had a pretty low standard for what the rating, the gear, or the matchmaking system. But they made it even better. And so basically that's the best way to play. But if you're like, man, I can't do that, I'm so bad at PvP and I don't want to get better, which I think you should get better, but if you're just like, man, I don't, then do that other tactic of not killing. And then if you're really rich in your inbox and too lazy to sit around in a bush to do that tactic, then you have this tactic. I really think this is the last tactic, the least good option, because in my opinion, you want your inbox to be as fat as possible. Okay, you want it to have so much stuff in this inbox. You want it to be full of stuff, because that way when you need items, you can pull them when you need them, and immediately use them, rather than keeping them in your base, which can get raided every 4 days. So, and you can tell even that the devs are trying to keep our inbox smaller, right? You see that they're still giving us season rewards, but a lot of the season rewards now are these blacksmith, hunter, lumberjack packs. Well, when you claim them, they put the stuff straight into your, here, I'll do it right now. So I'm going to claim that. I have to claim it in here and then use it, and I get all the stuff in my bag. I can't put this witch doctor staff and this pathfinder pants in my inbox. Okay, I had to take it out to be able to see what I got. Now I got 12 steel ingots, which is unbelievable for creating big chests and stuff like that. So it's really good rewards. But you can tell the reason they did that, the reason they set it up that way, is so that you couldn't just get a fat inbox full of ingots and stuff like that. You have to put in your base, which means you have to protect it. And so this tactic is the worst tactic out of all the tactics I've showed you guys, because you have to pull stuff out of your inbox. It is going to make you poor in your inbox, which is a big deal. You don't want to be poor in your inbox. But if you're as rich as I am, if you've been following this video for a while, then and your inbox is just so full, and you're really busy also, like I am, with how busy this semester is, then this is the tactic. So I'd only recommend this if all of my other tactics have failed you, or aren't working, because it really does come at a cost. All right, guys. See you next time.